Welcome to STARCARD Podcast. Here at STARCARD Podcast, we get a glimpse at the age of Aquarius ahead of us. We also examine the worlds of education and workplace ethics. My name is Breakaway Ray. I like talking about the breakaway civilizations and breaking away from the one we're in now. One way to do that is with the tarot deck. Tarot cards reveal spiritual wisdom in all the moments of our lives. I'm going to do a controlled time travel experiment. I'm going to project my consciousness into the future with the help of the tarot cards and bring the news back to you here at STARCARD Podcast. Now, let's go to the tarot cam. This is being recorded on June 2nd, 2025. This is STARCARD Podcast, Controlled Time Traveling Experiment. Here is the question. In the year 2030, what does the awareness of Tony Rodgrigues' story look like in the public eye? In 2030, will people know about Tony Rodgrigues' story? Here are the cards that I came up with. We'll go to this story in a minute. First, let's meet Tony Rodgrigues. Tony Rodgrigues was abducted as a child and cloned. Then, his cloned body was enslaved in secret space programs, living for 20 years on Earth, in space, and on planet Ceres. When the clone's 20 years were up and the clone died, the clone's memories were returned to Tony, who was still a 9-year-old boy and had not yet awakened on the morning of his abduction. This is how Tony knows about the clone life he had. And yes, his story does involve cloning and time travel. Here are the notes I made about this drawing. First up, the Ace of Wands indicates inspiration and new opportunities. The Ace of Pentacles indicates a new venture or a new career. The Six of Wands indicates public recognition. The Three of Swords tells me it's going to hurt when people see and hear what happened to Tony Rodgrigues. But the King of Wands tells me the big picture is everyone's going to know about what happened, including the Devil card tells me the things that are not so pleasant. Now, what do the cards tell us about the story of Tony Rodgrigues in the year 2030? June 1st, 2030. Is Tony Rodgrigues' story in the public eye? My opinion, based on today's drawing, is yes. Check this out. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles, both showing a beginning. And so we're at the very beginning of Tony Rodgrigues' story becoming a household story. Let's continue. We also have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is like the ticker tape parade guy. He's a hero. He's coming home from battle or some major accomplishment, and he's riding down in a convertible and people are throwing confetti. Again, it tells me that there's public recognition about what's going on regarding Tony Rodgrigues. And the last three cards tell me again that Tony Rodgrigues' story is well known in the public by 2030 because here's the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is all about the big picture. So it suggests to me that the big picture is known, including with the Three of Swords, the very painful episodes, and including, I'm sorry to say, the Devil card and all that connotes in Tony Rodgrigues' story. So that concludes this controlled time travel experiment. What does the public recognize about Tony Rodgrigues' story on June 1st, 2030? Thank you for joining me. Now get out there and have a great day.